records.
All right, this is a new thought process and concept, so I'm not sure if y'all gonna chime in or not, but we gonna try it. We are here to talk Lady Gamecocks basketball. Welcome to the GD Sports Network. For those who are new, the GD stands for Girl Dad. For those who are coming back for more than the first time, welcome back. We are currently on the road to Baltimore, Maryland for the Lady Gamecocks to take on Coppin State. This is Saturday afternoon, a little bit before 4 p.m. on the East Coast. And the game is tomorrow, Sunday, at noon. So we're just taking a journey on up there to support the Lady Gamecocks in yet another game, coming off a big win against Texas, in which we did not play our best, but it shows you what we can accomplish when we do, because to be able to hold off the number 4 team in the country, Texas, while having just an okay day, I can accept that. But I also drive trucks. So I also drive trucks over the road. So this is just giving you a little bit of a view of the road as we're heading up to Coppin State for the game tomorrow. But definitely, I mean, if you're going to chime in, come in, let me know where you're tuning in from, and let me know who you support, whether it's the Gamecocks, it could be another team in SEC, it could be another team altogether. It doesn't really matter to me. I am a Gamecock to heart, and we'll support the Lady Gamecocks no matter who they're playing. But I also enjoy women's sports and can appreciate if you are supporting someone else. But once again, this is the GD Sports Network. The Gamecocks will be playing tomorrow at noon at Coppin State. So right now it's just a journey with me as I head up north to the game, leaving out of the Carolinas, heading up to Baltimore, Maryland. As you come in, please let me know where you are coming in from, and let's talk. Tell me whatever's on your mind. If it's Gamecocks, if it's another team. Muhammad Durrani, I believe it is. Hello. Where are you chiming in from, Muhammad? Let me know. But we can talk Gamecocks. We can talk the last game that they just played against Texas. We can talk upcoming games. We can talk looking ahead, because we're just fans, so the players and coaches won't do it. We've got the freedom to do so. But let me know where you're coming in from. Go ahead, hit the like button as you come in. Once again, for anyone new to the channel, this is the GD Sports Network. GD stands for Girl Dad. So I am a huge supporter of women's sports. Now, as I said, this is more talking about Lady Gamecocks on this, because I am currently en route to their game, leaving the Carolinas, heading up to Baltimore, Maryland. You are on the road with me, and you are welcome to chime in what your thoughts are, and we can discuss them. Who do you support? Who is your team? Hit that like button as you come in. What game do you want to talk about? Was it in the past? A game we looked good in? A game we didn't look the greatest in? Or a game you're looking forward to? But as you come in, let me know where you're viewing from. For me personally, I like the Texas game from the standpoint of sometimes you have to win ugly. That was an ugly game. It wasn't anything that flowed about it real well. It wasn't anything that was overly exciting. But I will say it was very exciting to see them win the game in an ugly fashion, because Texas, I think, is a little more ugly than we are by nature. Hey, Lisa Bishop, how you doing? Let me know where you're at, where you watching from. Give me a like on that there. And we are leaving the Carolinas, heading to Baltimore, Maryland. So that's the road that you are seeing, currently on 85 North. Heading up to see the Lady Gamecocks take on Coppin State tomorrow. But I think Texas, people call us bullies. I don't really think that we're bullies per se. I just think that we have a tall, lengthy, and strong team. So when other teams try and bully us, all right, Lisa, watching in from New York, well, welcome to the channel. If this is your first time, it is the GD Sports Network. The GD stands for Girl Dad, as my daughter plays semi-pro football in Atlanta, Georgia. And if you are not new to the station, welcome back. But that is a little synopsis of what made the channel. It's your first time. Thank you, thank you. Z-Man, I see you coming in as well. Let me know where you're at. Let me know who you support. So Lisa, you're out of New York. Are you a Gamecock fan, or do you support another women's basketball team? Are you just a sports fan in general? But you know, people say that South Carolina's women's basketball is a bully type team, and you know, being a fan of the team and being up close and personal, I know that's not the case. But they do have athletes that will not be pushed around. So if the game goes that route, they're okay with it. But they don't necessarily prefer to play bully ball. They just have, Basher, I see you chiming in. Hello, how are you? Let me know what area you are chiming in from and what team you support. But to continue, I just know that they have young ladies who, if it comes down to being time to get physical, they will. Okay, so you're more into football and boxing. I can respect that. Who is your football team? Are you a Giants fan? And if so, are you happy with the hire of Harbaugh? And if you're not a Giants fan and a supporter of the Jets, let me know what that's like. Basher, you say you're here in America, huh? What state are you chiming in from? I do have a few international people that watch, but most are here in America. You say repeat after me. As long as it's not something crazy, I'll repeat after you. But we definitely, you know, we don't back down from anyone when it comes to the Lady Gamecocks. You know, they're constantly playing UConn. We beat them several years in a row, and then last year they got their get back. They kicked our butts pretty well last year, not once but twice. But last year we were minus a true big, and this year I believe we have that, and I think we'll be in a much better place. I don't really know teams, but you just like football. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. I can appreciate that. I'm a fan of the game as well. I was born in Detroit, raised in Nebraska. My father graduated, or not graduated, but retired in California. So we progressively moved west. So I've got roots in a lot of different areas. So I do have favorite teams, but at the same time, I also just like sports in general. My wife, she loves sports as well, but she also is more into seeing the actual venues that teams play in. So we'll travel around the country at times just seeing different arenas, different stadiums, different ball fields. So we've gone to baseball, basketball, we've even done hockey. So we just like to get around. Basher, your question is, are you Christian? Yes, I am. Are you Christian? You can let me know your answer to that. But I also promote peace, love, and happiness. So I did have a couple of lives on my channel of the Buddhist monks as they came through the Carolinas. It was very, very interesting to see them on their journey, walk for peace, and I appreciated that. So if you didn't see those videos, you can check out those lives as well on my channel. But I see you say you are as well. Good to know. Good to know. Where am I going? We are heading from the Carolinas up into Baltimore, Maryland. We are supporters of the women's basketball team for South Carolina, and they are playing at Coppin State tomorrow at noon. So I'm taking you along the journey with me as we head up I-85. Are you into any women's sports, or are you into the Gamecocks? And if not, who do you support? But if you're in here, go ahead and hit that like button. I see I actually have more likes than current viewers, so that's a good thing. But if you are in here and you are able to, go ahead and hit that like button for me. But getting back to, you don't know much sports? Okay, well, thank you for chiming in anyway. I also drive trucks. So sometimes it's just me and the road. So you're getting that perspective right now. You are getting the perspective of heading up I-85 North. As you can see the sign coming up, letting you know heading towards Durham and Raleigh. And we will eventually end up in Baltimore, Maryland. Now we will make a slight detour because my bride happens to love a certain restaurant in that area. So we will be going to a seafood spot, and we're actually going to stop in Falls Church, Virginia. They also have one location in Washington, D.C., but it's called Hot and Juicy Crawfish. Hot and Juicy Crawfish. So we'll make a stop up there as we go. But you say you love trucks? Good deal. Yeah, my wife actually likes trucks as well. We'll actually be teaming up when she retires. We'll team up and hit the road together. So it's an experience. You either love it or you hate it, because some people would never consider getting on a truck, and that's the truth. Horseback riding soon. Okay. Now, we went horseback riding in Puerto Rico, and loved it. Loved it. So we are not big horse riders. I won't lie and say that. We don't have a normal club that we'll go to and ride, nor do we own horses, but definitely love the experience and would do it again. My son actually had a middle school that was the middle school Mustang, or the mascot was the Mustangs, and I went to a local horse, I'll just say breeder or training facility, and they actually brought over horses to the middle school as a mascot. So that was really, really nice. The kids loved it, and it was really nice. You say you're still learning, so you're not out barrel riding or equestrian jumping and all that, huh? I can respect that though. No, it's really fun. We definitely enjoyed it. But I guess we won't be seeing you in any rodeos anytime soon, right? It's a skill to it though. It's funny, man, because I saw a video the other day of somebody, Basher says I'm only 9. You're 9, Basher? That's incredible, man. Welcome to the channel for sure. So you're learning and you're 9, huh? So are you actually going to learn just to ride for fun, or are you riding for competition? Let me know that. But yeah, we rode in Puerto Rico. We did 2 different rides. We just for fun, huh? Good deal, man. Do you own horses, or are you learning to ride in like a class or something? We did one ride along the beach, and then we did another a little more natural ride. So we experienced 2 rides out there in Puerto Rico. It was really nice. So you're learning at a ranch. That's good stuff, man. Yeah, we have people who train in our local area, and they do horse rides as well. We actually wanted to go and do them locally, but quite frankly, every time I think about it, it's out of season. And then other times I think about it and it's all booked. So I'm gonna have to maybe just get on the waiting list and stop trying to catch it at the right time, and hopefully maybe they have a list I can get on. But that's pretty cool, man. He's laughing at me. Yeah, man, I keep missing the opportunity, but it's good you're training though. That's pretty cool. Riding for fun, of course, but How long have you been riding? So much trouble. Yeah, it's I'm not gonna say it's a hassle because it just tells you how many people really enjoy it, that they stay booked. But I just hate that we keep missing out on the opportunity. But I'm gonna have to get it right because it's really not far from us at all. two months, huh? That's cool, man. So you're just starting out. Well, what you should do is keep us informed about your journey. Of course, you can get a shout out, Jaden Merchant. Where are you watching from? That's the better question. I'll shout you out and let you know that we're seeing you, but tell me where you're coming in from. We are currently leaving the Carolinas, heading north on 85, heading to, we might be on 40 now. I didn't even notice before we switched over, but GPS says 40. But we're heading up north to Baltimore, Maryland for the University of South Carolina women's Gamecock basketball game against Coppin State. Oh, Basher, you're in California? That's cool, man. What part? My dad is in Vallejo in Northern California. I got a couple of buddies down in Los Angeles. I'm prior Marine Corps, so I was in San Diego, Camp Pendleton as well. So I got a few people in California, more in Northern though. Christina, how you doing? Are you chiming in for Lady Gamecocks? Or are you chiming in for sports in general? Or you just happen to catch a live and you clicked on it? But whichever it is, or you say Ridgecrest, huh, Basher? Whatever it is, welcome to the channel. This is the GD Sports Network. GD, for those who are unaware, stands for Girl Dad. I do have a daughter who plays semi-pro football in the Atlanta, Georgia area, and that is what made me create the channel. Basher, you say make sure you're subscribed. So you have a channel? Okay, is it, now I'm on live right now, so I'm not able to maneuver my screen like that, but is it gonna come up under Basher? Gaming and edits and such, whatever your channel is. If it is, I will definitely subscribe. If not, then make sure you leave the name of the channel. Okay, it says yeah, so definitely, I got you. I will definitely subscribe. You make sure you like and subscribe as well. But yeah, I'll watch you along your journey on them horses, man. That's pretty cool. You're welcome. You make sure you're safe out there now. They can be very fun and they can be dangerous. So make sure you're always listening to your instructor and practicing safety for sure. So you already subbed? Well, thank you very much. Christina, where are you chiming in from? Jaden, where are you chiming in from? Let me know where you are within the country. Alrighty. So we are going into the rest area right here for a moment. And let me see here. We'll be stopping for gas soon, so I gotta get out my map and GPS that. Make sure that y'all don't see us getting emergency roadside assistance for gas. But we're pulling into a rest area right now, so bear with us. Okay, put this in and see where my gas stop is going to be. But yeah, once again, we are University of South Carolina Gamecocks fans, and we will be heading to the game here shortly. May Jesus guide you there. I appreciate that, Basher. You are a gentleman. at age 9, wishing me blessings. I thank you for that. We are definitely uh, heading to the game for tomorrow. Starts at noon, and they will be playing the Coppin State team out of Baltimore, Maryland. And let me see here. I think I went by my fuel stop because I started the live and took my... I sure did. Oh, that's my fault for blowing that one. I just went past the cheapest gas. So now I have got to reassess. But yeah, no, we are definitely heading up north, and we will be back in a little bit. But right now I am stopped at a rest area to let my wife get out and use the ladies' room, and from there we will be getting back on the road heading north to Baltimore, Maryland for the Gamecock game tomorrow, starting at noon. So for those of you who are here, welcome to the GD Sports Network, and we will definitely keep you along for the ride. As long as you would like to see the open road, that is what we do. I also drive trucks over the road, so you will be able to see as we venture over several interstates heading north. But we will make a pit stop in Falls Church, Virginia, in order to get some good seafood out of a place called the Hot and Juicy Crawfish. Look it up if you're in that area. We stop every time we're in the Washington, D.C. area, to be honest, but this time around we're going to stop in Virginia just to see what their second location is like. That's the only 2 locations I'm aware of, but because we'd only been to the one in Washington, D.C. But once again, I mean, you're along for the ride. We can talk whatever it is yummy. Hey Pat, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. Let me know what area you are looking in from. Let me know what area you are looking in from. We are venturing through the Carolinas, heading to Baltimore, Maryland for a game between the Gamecocks of South Carolina and the women from Coppin State. But welcome to the GD Sports Network. May God bless you as well, young basher. And we are definitely invested in the Lady Gamecocks. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking, Pat. Well, my wife, first of all, she graduated from the University of South Carolina, so she's definitely invested. I married into the program. But yeah, she graduated from there, so I just married in. I'm not officially official, but I'm a huge sports fan in general, so basically what that does for me is I've got different routes throughout the country, to be honest with you, but you know, born in Detroit, raised in Nebraska, dad retired in California, so I've been a little bit of here, a little bit of there. So I do have roots in different areas, but bottom line, you know, the Gamecocks are near and dear to my heart at this point. And, you know, you gotta love Coach Staley and what she's building there. And, you know, at this point, it is one of the premier women's basketball teams in the country. You win some, you lose some. We were 38-0 a couple of years ago, but from there, you know, it's not normal that you win them all. So we did taste defeat earlier here against Texas, but we did get our get back last game. Okay. Basher say you want to go into the UFC, huh? Okay. Hey, man, I'm going to definitely be watching you. Combat sports. So what is your first discipline? Do you wrestle? Do you box? Are you more into martial arts? What is your first love when it comes to UFC type combat? Beautiful thing. It builds a lot of character in you. It builds a lot of resilience, a lot of discipline, a lot of you say take people down. That would probably mean that you're more into the wrestling. You want to get them to the ground and pound type, huh? But yeah, that's definitely a solid base. I know a lot of the guys I don't know. Well, I won't say, look, I'll say it like this. I do watch UFC, and I definitely like the sport. That being said, I don't know everything about all the fighters to talk like I do, but I do know that it seems like wrestling isn't the strong suit of too many of them. Most of them are strikers, and then they've got, a lot of the guys into the martial arts as far as, kicking. But when it comes to those who do have the skill set of getting them down, takedowns and ground and pound, man, yeah, that's a good skill set to have. So if you've got a strong wrestling background, or at least that's where you're starting at, I don't think that could be too bad for you. Once you get them down, if they can't get up, they're in trouble. Say you're tall and strong for your age, huh? Do you wrestle already in school? As you can see, we're back on the road, so we are, there's a Loves. No, that's not even as good as the other one. First thing you learned was a grapple, okay. So that's the first stages of your MMA training. I understand that. Homeschooled, so do you have brothers and sisters that you grapple with? As you all come in, let's go ahead and get some likes on that. I see a few people in here. Go ahead and hit me with a like and a subscribe. Let me know where you are watching from. We are currently on the road to Baltimore, Maryland, where the University of South Carolina women's basketball team will be taking on Coppin State. So you have an older sibling. Well, yeah, that's definitely going to help you become stronger and learn how to deal with people that are bigger than you, assuming that you're smaller than your sibling, because I know you said you're pretty tall for your age, but either way it goes, man, usually having an older sibling, he's 12, yeah, he'll toughen you up a little bit, but he's smaller. That sounds like me and my brother. I'm actually the baby of the family, but my older brother is shorter than me. But all yet he still was able to be the one that was out and about first. So I still was out running with him and his friends sometimes. And he taught me how to drive a stick shift car. So you'll still learn something from your older brother, even if he's shorter. But let me see here. Yeah, so we now, okay, I'm gonna ask you this, Basher, when I get to your channel, have you already started posting on your channel? Like, will you have any videos of you starting your journey of horseback riding or MMA, or just every day running around beating up your brother, stuff like that? You're already posting on it? Got a few on there, that's cool. Okay, yeah, we gonna check you out, man. I just like interacting with people in general, man. It's a positive vibe over this way. Oh, you got 59 subscribers, huh? So you already able to do videos and lives and everything. You already on the road to success. All right, well, when I get an opportunity, actually, let me see. I should have done it when I was parked. Now, my wife is driving, for anybody watching. I'm not driving right now. But let me see if I can use another device to go ahead and get to your channel. Let me see. Oh, you know, that's what it is. When I be on here on my channel, that's why I don't be seeing my lives, because I'm actually on my channel. So see, now here it is right here once I went to my other channel. Okay. All right, here we go. First live to actually talk to me. Oh, you say I'm the first live to actually talk to you, huh? Well, man, I try and communicate with my people when I'm doing lives. Usually it's from my daughter's football games, and I try and make sure that I keep up with it as best I can. But sometimes when I'm trying to, you know, sometimes I'm trying to film the game. Like if I had a cameraman, I would actually be able to interact a little safer. But say I'm your new favorite YouTuber. That's what's up, man. Well, you make sure you keep watching the channel, and when you get a chance, whether it's games or you know, every now and then I'll do something when we're on a trip somewhere. Like I got a video or two from Costa Rica. You know, like I said, I did the monks on their walk for peace. So I'll do different things that don't really involve sports, but mostly it's a sports channel. And also, I'm gonna start doing more material. I'm just trying to get it all together, because I'm gonna be honest, you're a young YouTuber at 9 years old. You probably could help me. But usually when I'm trying to do a video, man, like that involves highlights or something, talking about a sport or a, you know, event that just happened, if I try and show a clip of it, I get copywritten 9 times out of 10. So I just usually put up a still picture and talk about it, and that's not as exciting as it could be for other people. You know, other channels I watch, and they'll show split screen and, you know, show the video that they're talking about and all that kind of stuff, but for whatever reason I get copywritten. It's really weird. So even if I get a snippet of a song in the background, just say it's stupid nowadays, huh? Yeah, it is. It's crazy, because I'll get copywritten real quick for a snippet in the background of a song. Even if I'll say I don't own the rights to the song, it doesn't work for me. I see other people do it, but yeah, it's been confusing for me, I'll be honest. But for whatever reason, you know, it happens. So it keeps my content very limited. So if I can find a way to do those things, my channel would grow for sure, because like I said, I love sports. I love talking about them. I love interacting with people. It would be a natural thing for me to do. But right now it's just not being maximized because of that. I'm gonna have to figure that component out. But I definitely, I'm gonna definitely check into yours for sure. And I'm trying to see, let me see if I can just go to the home. Let me see. I'm gonna put in your channel and see if I can pull it up now. Let's see here. Gaming and edits. I'll tell you one thing, if you're doing gaming and edits, you probably could teach me something about the edits. Let me see here. Alright, let me see if I can pull you up. Alright, I just subscribed, Basher. I'm in. I'm gonna see what you got going on. I know you see, I just gave you your 60th subscriber. See, he says he used CapCut. CapCut for editing. Yeah, I've heard about it. I have heard about it. Here you are at 9, about to be my mentor. So I'm gonna have to look into it. But yeah, I will say this, man. I see some of your stuff. What is your experience? Because I know you asked me if I was a Christian man. What is your experience on Roblox, man? Because I hear a lot of bad things about Roblox. You need to be careful in there. But what is your overall experience in gaming when it comes to Roblox? just became your 60th. I see you've got 149 videos. Well, then I just switched and it says you got 61 subscribers and 151 videos. So, okay, it says I play Forsaken and try my hardest to love my fans and dreams of being famous. All right. Well, there you go. Yeah. You say it is fun, but it is mostly demonic, sadly. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Be careful in that game for real. I don't play it obviously, but I have seen some reviews and some things about it just seems to be a breeding ground for predators. Be careful. For real. Make sure that you're being honest with your parents on what you're doing and letting them check into the stuff you're doing. And this is coming from a YouTuber that doesn't know you, so showing you love, be thankful, and listen to them. Say it's under investigation. It needs to be. Because I saw a report where they said there was one, he wasn't even a total child. I think maybe he was a low 20s maybe guy, but he was doing a research in there into some of the rooms and bathrooms and craziness that they have going on, and he started reporting people on the game, and instead of banning the people he was reporting, they banned him. So I was like, that was very discouraging to hear, because it made it seem like they were more interested in protecting the adults that were being bad than the kids that were possibly being affected, and that's never a good thing. So, you know, just be careful, man. Listen to your parents. And it seems like you don't be on that one very much from what you said on your channel, but yeah, just watch that. But for those I see coming in, I saw a couple of people come in. Welcome to the GD Sports Network. Let me know where you're coming in from. Right now, I see the title to the is University of South Carolina women's basketball, and that is because that is who we support here, and we are currently on the road. That is what you're witnessing, is that you are witnessing us on the road to Maryland, Baltimore, Maryland, for the women's game. So we are Gamecock fans. We are heading up north to the game, and we are willing to talk about it. So if you have any team that you support, if it is not the Gamecocks, then let me know what team that is. Let me know who you support. We can talk about that as well. Now, if they are your team, then let us know what you think about us. We are, 19 games in, I believe, 18-1. Let us know what you think about the Gamecocks. Let us know what you think about your favorite player, who you support the most. More importantly, where you are chiming in from. If you are East Coast, West Coast, North, or South. But, you know, we are definitely en route to the game. We will give you a little bit of footage from the arena. It's on the campus of a HBCU, so it is a small arena. I believe they say it fits about 4,100 people. Yeah, you definitely need to get someone to post your horseback ride, man. That would be cool to see. I'm sure you get your share of people in them games too, though, man. I saw, heck, as I'm looking, yeah, man, you got 32,000, 15,000. I tell you, those video games. So when you're doing that, are you you're playing the game and broadcasting it, and then people just watch you play it, or is it that they're playing with you or against you? Because I've seen some where people literally just watch the people play it. I see you got one 7 days ago, man, 135,000 views. Roblox. Yeah. So that's good stuff, man. But hold on. Is that, well, maybe that's someone else showing that. I don't know. You tell me if these are yours or not, because I think yours, let me see. But that might be someone you're supporting or one that you were watching. I think I might have mixed that one up. But yeah, because I see you've got maybe 30,000 views. Yeah, so these are other ones that are on your channel somehow, popping up on your feed. Yeah, you actually play. You say not steal, yeah, that's bad too, man. It's all types of craziness out here. But you just gotta be careful. Anything online, man, has the possibility of being some type of fraud. That's the unfortunate part, man. I've had my share of things that I try and do that don't always work out. That's the world we live in. So yeah, be careful again on this online stuff. Whether you've got your own little car or you're using your parents, man, be careful. You say, oh, you're going horse riding today. You're gonna watch the live until horse riding? Yeah, because we'll be on the road for a while. But where's you? What time is your training session start? Because if you're in California, I'm assuming it's 1:35 out there, and because it's 4:35 on the East Coast. So what time does your session start? As everyone comes in, go ahead and hit that like button. In like 20 minutes, you think? Okay, well, so you're starting somewhere around 2 o'clock. Yeah. Well, don't be late for sure. Because after your session, we'll probably still be on the road. You can come back if you like. But I don't know if I'm going to do it the whole time, but definitely we'll be on here for a minute. Seeing who wants to come in and talk about whatever. But, yeah, man, just be careful, man. There's so much fraud out here and stuff going wrong and bad people that want to try and take advantage of good people, man. So just be safe. Just be safe. That's the number one thing. But yeah, as you all come in, hit that like button. Welcome to the GD Sports Network. We are a sports network, but right now what you are seeing is the road, the open road. We are on I-85 North, and we are proceeding to Baltimore, Maryland, leaving the Carolinas, and quite frankly, we might be on I-40 right now, heading to 85 North. But, well, it's one of those combos. It's 40 East as well as 85, and as you see, the next sign will show you the split. And one way to Raleigh, the other way to Durham, and we are heading 85 north to Durham. But you say fraud is so true, huh? Bashir say when you grow up you're going to be a cop. Well, make sure that you are one of those cops who is a good cop, man. We need more good cops. I have family members that are cops, so I know that all cops are not bad, but we definitely need cops out there that are willing to be right by the people that they serve, because we all make mistakes in life. Some people need to be treated a little more physically than others, depending on the situation. I understand that, but too often we have people being thrown around for no reason at all, and that's just not necessary. Especially seeing people throw around smaller children, women, heck, even smaller men. If you're small, you're small. There's no reason to be overly physical with someone you can easily handle. So, that's right. That's right. You say not for the money, for the country. Yeah, like I say, I'm prior Marine Corps, so I understand serving the country. That's why I don't like seeing cops who are treating American citizens a certain way. So yeah, I would agree with you there. But you know, that's part of what I love about sports, man, to be honest, is because sports brings everybody together. Doesn't matter where you're from, doesn't matter who you're cheering for, you can usually do it mutually. Now, sometimes maybe alcohol gets involved or people get a little out of control emotionally and want to fight over a game. I don't ever think it's that serious. I think you win some, you lose some, and you keep it moving. Because even the people on the field, for the most part, don't fight each other, so there's no reason for the fans to be doing it. But hey, man, I see you gonna head out. Go ahead, enjoy your session, be safe, Pay attention to your trainer, man. God bless you too, all right? Be safe. We'll see you another time. Young Basher is signing out. All right. For those left in the chat, feel free to chime in, man. Me and Young Basher have had quite a chat, quite a time going back and forth. But anyone else willing to chime in and tell me where you are from, who you may be rooting for if you are into the women's game? That is what my post is about. So I'm assuming most people coming in are either just popping in because there's a live and you're trying to see what's going on, or you're popping in because you are a University of South Carolina women's Gamecock fan, or maybe you're chiming in because you do not support the Gamecocks and you want to talk about someone else. That's fine too. And gonna put a text with your user. All right, definitely. Make sure that you all, let me know where you're coming from, what's going on with you, by all means. I definitely, okay, I heard a horn and had to look around.
He thought I was coming over to the left.
I definitely, I want to hear from whatever your perspective is. You could be a Texas fan, you could be an LSU fan, you could be a UConn fan, you could be whatever you want to be. I'm down with whatever, because we're not ever going to be volatile on this channel. We're just going to talk sports, and we may talk a little mess, do a little ribbon. If I can give it, I gotta take it, because they got us a couple of times last year. Nothing wrong with that, and Texas beat us earlier. But I'm gonna take my ladies any week, any day, any game. We're gonna be representing those Gamecocks. So right now, that is what you are witnessing: a trip from the Carolinas up north to Baltimore, Maryland. So we are going on this journey to support the Gamecocks. That is what we are doing. Heading north out of the Carolinas up into Baltimore for tomorrow's game against Coppin State in the great state of Maryland. That is where we are going. So that is what you are witnessing. I also drive trucks, so you will be seeing some other videos like this on any given day, not necessarily on this channel, but my wife is actually going to drive with me after she retires, so you'll be seeing some different content for your viewing pleasure. But right now, this is strictly sports, and well, it's not strictly sports. I will put other things on my channel, but it is 90% going to be about sports, and it is going to be promoting women's sports heavily. GD Sports Network. My daughter plays football, women's tackle football down in Atlanta, Georgia. So the GD stands for Girl Dad Sports Network. Is what you are tuned in to. As you come in, give me a like and tell me, where are you watching from? Let me know where you are watching from. If you like the road, then you can probably put this on and lay in your recliner and take the trip. Because that is what we are providing you, the open road. Peace and tranquility on your end, because you don't have to drive, nor do you have to hit any form of traffic. You can just sit and relax and let the road take you to Baltimore, Maryland. But if you do want to type on your keyboard and tell me where you are from and what you have going on, then let's talk. Because other than that, we are about 50 minutes into this one. I'll probably let it go another 10 minutes if no one wants to talk. And we'll log off and pop back on at another time. But by all means, if you want to talk ladies Gamecock basketball, if you want to talk LSU women's basketball, You want to talk the men's game? You want to talk football? We got the playoffs coming up. By all means, we can talk that. But the reason I titled it what I did is because we are on our journey to Baltimore, Maryland to witness the ladies' game. And we will definitely be supporting the Gamecocks throughout this ride. And we will always be supporting Gamecocks on this channel. But it is 4:45, so that means that the football game has started. So if anyone wants to talk that, we can talk that. And we can do that as well. But if not, I'll be chiming off here in just a second. And you can meet us back though, because we've got at least 4 hours left on our ride up. And we will be keeping in contact. All right. Everyone be safe, be blessed. This is GD Sports Network, going to be signing off.